Hey guys, I'm Jerry. I'm not trying to hide my identity. In fact, you can see me on my channel. It's just really bright out here, so I got them Gucci shades on. And I just want to let everybody know that this is my coming out flat earth video. I became a flat earther while researching the August 21st, 2017 solar eclipse. I actually was trying to film it from my location in North Carolina, and although I knew I wouldn't be in the eclipse's direct path, I tried to get a glimpse with my Ultra HD camera webcam of the event happening in the sky. And there was one thing that I noticed. Now, what I can do with that camera and software is that while I'm recording live, I can actually play with the colors and the amount of light that's being taken in, and I still couldn't see anything. I mean, it was super weird. I couldn't see anything. I didn't know where the moon was, and that was my biggest question. Where the hell is the moon? So this thing didn't start off with me, searching for flat earth. I went to YouTube and did a search to see if anybody else had the same question. Where is the moon? So that day I went there and I was searching furiously. I couldn't find any videos of people addressing the same question. And then on my related videos, I seen to the side one video that I opened up about, the eclipse, even though they weren't posing the same question as me. There was a video talking about the sun, the eclipse, and it had, flat earth and so forth. So I peeked over at it, I didn't click on it yet. I peeked over at it, and it was, it was actually a live video, a live stream on YouTube taking place from a guy named Dread. What's up, Dread? Shout out to you. And his channel, You've Been Exposed. So I said, let me see what this guy's talking about. So eventually, I clicked on it, and I'm listening to the live stream, and he's talking about, the eclipse, and he's asking the same questions. Where the hell is the moon? Right? So I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Somebody out there is asking the same damn question as me. And so I'm listening, and Dre, he has this panel on his live streams, and I'm like, I'm listening and taking the information and trying to figure out what they're saying about the moon being missing. But then they start mentioning flat earth, and of course I'm like, what the hell? Flat earth? What the hell is that? I'm not really paying no attention to it because it wasn't something I was interested in. But the whole panel began talking about flat earth and, why we could not see the moon because of the flat earth, and how the path of the eclipse couldn't work because of flat earth, and so forth and so forth. Then there was one guy on the panel, D Marble. What's up, D? He spoke, about the flat earth and mentioned something that really caught my attention. And before you know it, I clicked over to his channel, to D Marble's channel, and I started watching some of his videos. And the one that really caught my attention was the spirit level experiment. I didn't know what to think about it, and so I quickly clicked out of his channel. I didn't even subscribe to D Marble at that time. I just clicked out of there and was like, nah, I'm going down this rabbit hole. I'm not about to take this journey. I'm just looking for some information about the eclipse. So I think I got off of YouTube that day. A couple of days later, flat earth was still on my mind. I couldn't get it out of my head. Like, what the hell is this flat earth thing about? So I started looking at more videos, and before you know it, me typing in flat earth into YouTube, I started finding more videos about flat earth. And of course, I came over to ODD's channel, who introduced me to the Flat Earth Clues by Mark Sargent, and so forth. I just started taking in everything, and the more information I took in, the more the freaking bells in my head went off. Everything seemed to make sense about us living on a flat plane. Like, it made sense. Of course, I still had questions and stuff, and so I continued to do my research. And months later, here I am, after bringing it up in small talk with a couple of coworkers and my girlfriend, who freaking laughed at me and thought I was crazy, and then bringing it up to a couple of coworkers a few months after that, and them also thinking the same. I worked with this one guy who was like a conspiracy nut. And he laughed like a mob when he heard me mention flat earth. He said he had heard of it, but that it was funny, couldn't be true, so forth. And I started hitting him with all this information, scientific and otherwise, and just information that we can observe ourselves about why the earth is flat, why I believe it's flat. And of course, it was a laughing matter to them. I eventually just let it go. Because like on one of Mark's videos, he tells you, you can't convince these people to believe in it. You can only plant the seed. So I took it as that and just, left it where it is. But here I am today, still strongly believing in flat earth, and I will contribute to this, to not only it being a theory, but becoming fact. Now, I do have a bunch of questions that I don't think people have concerned themselves with. And the one question that I will leave here today is, now that we know it's flat, what do we do now? Do we make videos showing proof? Do we try to convince others around us? Or do we live differently? And if so, how does one live on a flat earth? Something to think about. Talk to you guys later.